Hello there, my name is Hocus Pocus. How are you doing? I am Hero of the Village. This is episode 119 of the LP series. That stands for Let's Play, if you did not know. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you are new. Of course, everybody is welcome around here. Whether or not you've been 100 times or this is your first, everybody is equally as welcome to the Let's Play series. So today we're starting things off over at the small storage room in our ravine base, and yeah, things are relatively the same. I haven't been doing too much off camera. I do have the Hero of the Village 5 buff here. That's only because I ran a raid. Apart from that, I think I built like one house over at the village, so I'm not going to show you guys that. It's just a cookie cutter one, you know, one of the templates that we've used time and time again. So Today, I've got some plans. That's it. Get the camera on my face so that you can see me. And those plans are to do some work over at the Guardian farm. So let's get some stuff prepared. Head over there and we will see what today withholds, or what today has on offer, or what today has in store for you guys. It should be a good one, I hope. Let's get the shulker box down. Boom, there we go. And minecart equipment is where we want to be looking first of all. So I'm going to need a bunch of rails. I'm going to need a minecart or two. Let's take 3 because I need a minecart or 2, you know. So naturally, logic tells me to take 3. And we're going to need some more powered rails most likely. So again, let's break into some of our supplies here. I think that will be enough gold for us for the time being. We're going to need some redstone as well to complement the gold in the crafting recipe. So let me see. What are we going to have here? Let me just organize this very quick. So we're going to have 3 redstone, 1, 2, 3 right there like so. And then we're going to craft these powered rails up. And let me just spoil it for you guys. Well, not spoil it, but let me just release the information. So today we're going to be working on a solution to the entrance that we have over at the Guardian farm. So at the moment, I say the entrance that we don't really have one, right? So I think today we're going to try build one. And it's going to be, well, I've got sort of an idea about what I want to do. And I will show you guys bit more in detail what that is once we get over there, but it's going to be based around rails, minecarts, that kind of thing. And I think for now we would just get the building process underway and dig out the railway system. So not too much in terms of design is going to happen right at the start here. We are going to need some glass most likely, and that's probably going to be cyan glass, so we should probably stock up on a bit more of that very quickly. Cyan dye is another necessity for this this segment of the video, because we do need that cyan glass, as you know. So luckily for us, the what is this farm? It's a cactus farm. Come on, Hocus, think. The cactus farm is pretty much overflowing. That's the only way I could describe it. So we're going to chuck a bunch of cactus into the furnaces as well, get some of that nice green dye, or whatever they call it, cactus. I don't know what they call it, you know. Anyway, we're going to smelt these this cacti up, or these cactus. I don't know what you'd say there. The plural of cactus is one that always confuses me. So we'll just stay. We're going to put this cactus into the system, and hopefully sooner rather than later, everything will smelt up. There is only a stack of each, so it shouldn't take too long. Then we can combine this cactus green with some of the beautiful, dark, mystical blue of the lapis lazuli in the game, and you know, make some of that cyan dye. I'm trying to make this sound more interesting than it is. It's not actually that interesting, is it? And that's something I'm realizing as I'm talking here. So maybe I'll just get this done, get it out of the way, and then bring you guys back in just before we head over to the Guardian farm. So we're almost about to depart on our treacherous journey across land and sea over to the Guardian farm. And once again, I'm trying to make this sound more interesting than it actually is. So just bear with me. You know, it's a very, very long journey. Very long. Anyway, let's just jump into the contents of the shulker box here. So you guys knew about the rails and the minecarts. We're going to be basing our entrance around this kind of thing. I might craft up ever so slightly more powered rails just before we go, in case we need them. And maybe I'll take some redstone blocks as well just to power them. And then finally, we've got a bunch of cyan stained glass and some cyan dye just as a precaution in case we need any. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this so that we can power our rails once we get over there. That should be a nice addition to things. And then I'm going to craft some more powered rails. So whilst I do that, you guys, let me just quickly say, if you do find yourself enjoying this episode at any point today, then please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. That would be very much appreciated by myself, and I'm fairly certain that you'll enjoy what's to come from this channel. So I don't think it will be a bad thing to do if you do like Minecraft especially. And also it'd be great if you could drop a like down below, and if you have any questions, suggestions, comments, feedback, anything like that, anything in general you want to say, and I mean it, anything you want to say at all, just say it down in the comments below. I love the interaction, so make sure any thoughts and feelings about this video are left down below. So here we go, guys. I'm about to head off over to the Guardian farm in the minecart. I'm gonna feel like Indiana Jones for a few seconds here. Yeah, you guys know how it goes. Anyway, let's get to that Guardian farm. Guardian farm ahoy! We've made it. So as you can see, the guys are already starting to flow down into the system, but not that that matters, because we aren't going to be using this for its actual purpose today. We are over here to do some building, and the building that I have in mind revolves around this small island here. So we're out in the middle of the ocean. There really is nothing else aside from the farm and this island, and it's a very small one, so I figured, why don't we just make some use of it, right? So wow. Ignore that land over there. You didn't see that. Okay, that doesn't exist. If we just shorten our render distance ever so slightly, we can get rid of that anyway. So pretend you didn't see that, and pretend I didn't say this was the only land out here, because apparently it's not. But anyway, that doesn't retract from the point that I'm trying to make here, is that this island here, we're going to use it as kind of a base of entry to the Guardian farm. So what I want to do is I want to build a little station up here, a minecart station, so that we can land on the island and then take a minecart that goes all the way down under the sea and into the Guardian farm somewhere. I don't know, where would it be? It's off in this direction, I think. So it'll go down here to the right slightly and then back to the left over towards where the farm itself is. So I think that would be a great idea. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is going to be a really cool idea. So I think first of all, we'll just focus on the important parts, which is getting the tunnel built underwater and dug out. I probably should have brought some sponges with me, but fortunately it isn't that far between here and the base, so we can go back whenever we need to grab extra things. And then I'm going to try and tunnel this all the way down to the farm itself, and I kind of have an entrance point in mind as well, so all that good stuff is already prepared and planned. So without further ado, I guess we could just jump right into things here and hope for the best. Hope this isn't too much of a nuisance, and I think in the long run we'll thank ourselves for this, because it is about time we had an entrance, a proper entrance to this thing. Alright guys, so we're down in the Guardian farm itself now, and just wanted to bring this to your attention. So this is where I'm thinking about linking up the Guardian farm to the station itself. So if we come up here, I'll give you an explanation as to why. So where the Guardians land, they are coming from that direction over there. The island is somewhere in that direction, so I feel like this back corner here of the Guardian farm is the perfect location to link everything up to the station. So if we just take this wall out here, that gives us a nice 5 wide area to work in. I'm sure that'll be more than enough space for us to build a very simple station. It's not going to be anything too outrageous, I don't think. Or at least not for now anyway. We'll get something basic set up so that we just have an access point in and out of this place. And then, of course, we can begin to build a tunnel that leads out towards the surface of the water and up onto the island itself. So let me just grab some coordinates after I've dug this out here. That should be good enough. That gives us a little bit of space to work with. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at 1647, 19 and 853. Okay, I'm going to quickly note those down, and then we will think about where the station is going to situate itself on the island, just up there somewhere. So this feels like as good a place as any to get the station started on the island, I think. And as you can see, it's almost, well, it's close to the location that we're trying to hit as we can get on this small island. It hasn't got that much space, but I think what we'll do is we'll just flatten out this terrain so that we've got a flat area to work with, because that will be much easier than working on terrain that is not level. So there we go. Leave an extra bit there just so that we're not completely leveling this place. I don't want to do that. And then we'll think about maybe starting the system from I don't know, where should we start from? Probably like right here, I guess. So the cart sits here, the button to get you going is there. Let's kind of mark this out. So we've got the button to get you going there, and then if we get our shulker box out, and we could probably take those coordinates off the screen in a second as well. And then we'll pop one rail there and the cart on top of the rail, just to signify that that's where things will begin. I think that makes a bit of sense, right? At least. And then the cart will go off in this direction, down under the surface of the water. And I'm going to make this thing go underground before we do any of the twists and turns that we need to achieve, so that we've got just a straight run underwater. I think that will look a lot better. So without further ado, let's just jump in and try and get this thing built. I guess it's going to be a bit of a nasty one, I think, but we'll get over it, I'm sure. That was a nervous laugh. Progress update, progress update, progress update. So here we go, guys. This is kind of the station. It's very basic in its form at the moment. We will probably expand this out to be something a little bit more interesting than what we've got at the moment, as you could probably tell straight away by looking at how undetailed this was. But we're trying to use similar textures to those we've used inside the Guardian Farm already. So that's a mixture of dark oak. We've got some cyan glass, which we've used down there. We've got the prismarine blocks as well, the prismarine brick and the prismarine itself. And then as we progress into the water, I've transitioned to stairs. I think that gives it a nice bit of detail and a bit of extra depth, you know, just allows those prismarine blocks to poke out ever so slightly, and I think that's cool. So then once we get to the bottom, this is where we are at the moment. We're about to go underground. Let me just quickly check what Y coordinate we're on, 35. So we need to go down to 19, so we've still got a ways to go at the moment. And we got a few stairs that need waterlogging as well. But for the most part, I'm quite pleased with how things are going so far. And I figured what I'm going to do with the logs, the dark oak, is just to have them every 5 blocks. So log 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 logs. So it's actually every 6, but you know what I mean, log and then 5 blocks in between, then another log. And we'll figure out a way to light this up as we go. I can see that we've actually missed a few entities out here in the water, so I'm probably going to pick those up before they despawn, as they may be useful to us at some point in this build. But as I say, I'm trying to just mix in those same textures that we've got down in the Guardian Farm. And now that I mention it, is it dark oak in the Guardian Farm or is it spruce wood? I can't actually remember, you know, guys. I think it's dark oak, but you can never be too sure, so I might have to go check in a second. I don't know if I ever brought this to your attention, but if you just look above my head there, you can see we actually do have another Guardian Temple, or Ocean Monument, whatever they're called, just off in the distance there. So if we ever do need to do something else with one of these Ocean Monuments, there's one to test on over there, our number 2 test subject, if you will. So I'm just going to continue here, building this thing up. Hopefully we can get it underground very quickly. And I also forgot to bring sponges as well, so we might need to go grab some of those in a second. We're definitely going to need more glass as well, so this project might run over into next episode and possibly even the episode after, depending on how long things take. But things are going okay, going smoothly, going to plan, so let's continue as we were. I bring you back in on day, what are we on? Day 1373 of our Minecraft journey. This ceremonial moment where we are going to link this connecting tube, this underground tunnel, to our Guardian Farm. So, as I say, this is a ceremonial wall breaking. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Finally, we made it through. So we're now pretty much connected, and I'll take you guys through the tunnel. So it heads off in this direction, of course. And there are a few winds in it, but they all happen underground. As I said, I wanted a straight shoot down below the surface of the water, and then as soon as we enter the underground, we're on the right level, which is Y19. There we go. We will start making our twists and turns that allow us to connect up to the Guardian Farm. So if we come up the staircase here, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. I'm going to have to seal all of this off and then use some sponges to get rid of the water once the design is 100% confirmed. We come all the way up here. As you guys have already seen, it goes down like that. And we've mapped out where we're going to cap things off down there already as well. Whoa, I just got attacked by a skelly. But we're all good. Here, let's get him back with his own trick. Oh, down in one. Good night. Anyway, good night for the skelly, good night for me as well, because it is nighttime, so we probably should sleep that off very quickly before I discuss what comes next. So, what? Let me just quickly see what this guy's doing. Does he spawn in random locations? I thought they were only able to spawn in villages, these guys, but this dude is on a completely different level of craziness to the rest of the wandering traders that I've seen. It doesn't look like he's even swimming either. He just seems to be flowing in the water. Let's see what trades he's got. Brown mushroom, acacia sapling. Yeah, again, terrible trades. So, yeah, dude, I'm just gonna... You're a spinning llama. I'm just gonna leave you out there with your guys and you can do what you need to do. But wandering trader... Crazy guy, man. Crazy guy. I'm going to keep him in my good books because he seems like he'll do weird things to me if I don't. But as I said, next for this build, we need to just keep extending this design down into the tunnel because you saw it was just stone. So I'm going to probably go in and craft a few more things, maybe chuck a bit of junk away because we are starting to fill our inventory up very fast with all the digging that we're doing. So I'll be back in a second, I guess, with another progress update. Oh, guys, awesome find. So I've been digging a little bit here, and before you get excited, This isn't really anything special, but I just thought it looked really cool, so I wanted to show you guys. So as I was digging here, I was sort of taking this layer of blocks out so that we could begin to bring the design into an area where it needs to progress. And then I saw this water and I was like, whoa, hang on, we've got some grass down there. This looks like it's the ocean. And if you come inside, this is like, I don't know where this cave begins, but, or does it even begin anywhere? I think it's just submerged, right? I mean, look at this. Look how cool this is. So it's like an underwater cave. I didn't even know these sort of things existed, to be honest. Unless they were linked to the ocean somehow, of course. But this thing doesn't seem to be linked at all. It just seems to be its own kind of thing, right? So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. I thought it was really cool with the seagrass and all. And I'm kind of thinking now that maybe we could we try and incorporate this somehow? Probably not, actually. It might be difficult and not worth actually putting some glass over the top of this. But yeah. Thought it was a cool little find. Okay guys, I'm in a bit of a predicament again, and it's in terms of design choice, as you guys probably might have guessed as soon as I said predicament. So I've got 3 choices here, and you might have seen them all already, so I'm trying to get this design finalized. So either we can go with the dark oak logs and then the dark oak stairs like this, positioned backwards so that you can see a bit of the prismarine poking through. Looks pretty good, right? So that's one choice, okay? Next choice is, again, logs and then dark oak slabs like this. So it kind of leaves a bit of the glass on show as well, but also provides enough cover to stop any water from getting in there, which again, I quite like. And then the final one, which I'm not so keen on because it's too blocky for me, really, is the dark oak planks with the dark oak logs. So I'd like you guys to sort of give me your feedback and maybe suggest which one you prefer out of all of them. I think at the moment, as I say, I'm sort of torn between the slabs and the backward stairs. So it's probably out of those two, really. The planks, I just think, don't provide enough in terms of design detail. So I'll let you guys say what you might think about this, and then you can let me know in the comments down below. That would be really much appreciated if you could do that for me. So let me give you one last look. We've got the stairs here. We've got the slabs here. And we've got the planks right there. So it's going to be out of those two probably. But if you do like the planks, you can also let me know that as well. That would be very helpful if you could do that, please. Leave your suggestions down in the comments below. As well as a bottom half design, we also need a roof design for this thing, for the tunnel that is going to lead us down into the Guardian farm. So I figured that we'd use stairs again. I think stairs are going to work Wow, they're going to be the most appealing design choice for us, at least, or hopefully they will be. And I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of mirror the design from down below on the top, but using stairs. So on the outside, we'll have the dark oak stairs. Then on the inside, we will have 2 prismarine stairs on the outer 2 inside blocks. And then right in the center, we will have the regular prismarine stairs. So sorry, the prismarine brick stairs on the outside middle, and then the prismarine stairs on the inside middle. So this is kind of what I mean. So we've started here, but we want to do the same thing on this side. So just bring it down like this, and we'll go down a couple of layers like so. And I've started to build the walls up as well, you might have noticed, just to make sure they're all at the correct height for the inside of this thing to be tall enough for us to tall enough for it to look good, and of course we need to be able to fit through the tunnel as well, but I think we'll have no issues doing that. So this is what I mean, kind of get these on the outside, the prismarine brick stairs on the outside like so, and let's just take this all the way down to where we've already worked to. There we go. And then right in the middle, we will go with the regular prismarine stairs like so. And we can interchange a few of these for light sources or something like that along the way. We will decide all of that good stuff in due course. But now you can see that we've got a ceiling on this thing, and it's starting to look quite cool. So if we come to the inside, we've got the nice cyan glass on the outside so that we can see out into the ocean and get a good view of anything that's going on. We could add some lights on the outside as well, just on the ocean floor, so that we get a good view of the wildlife and that kind of thing. I think that'd be quite nice to do. Our wandering trader friend is still out there. His llamas are still doing circles as well, and I think from the outside this thing doesn't look so bad either. So yeah, I definitely like the direction we're taking this in, and I really want you guys to help me with this whole stair/slab debacle. Get it solved so that we know which one to use, and then we should be able to get this thing completed in the next episode. But I think I'm going to wrap things up in just a second. So hang tight, guys, and I'll be in for my goodbyes and farewells shortly. All right then, you guys, welcome back to today's video for the very last time. This has been episode 119 of the Let's Play series, and I really do hope that you've enjoyed it because I had a lot of fun recording it, and I think some of you are going to be relieved that we finally tackled the issue of the entrance to the Guardian farm, because it's been a long time since we built this thing and we still don't have a proper entrance for it. So it's going to be nice to get this railway system set up, connected, all that good stuff, functional, so that we can finally ride in style into the Guardian farm instead of swimming down into that little hole that we created underneath it. So if you did enjoy today's episode, you guys, I'd very much appreciate it if you could leave me a like down below. That'd be awesome. If you've got any questions, suggestions, comments, any feedback, anything you want to say at all, anything, I urge you to go comment down below because I love the interaction. I respond to every single comment that I get. And I just like seeing you guys down there in the comments, talking to you guys that have already subscribed, and maybe some potential new subscribers might want to say a few things as well. So definitely do that. And finally, if you are new around here or haven't subscribed yet, then be sure to hit that red subscribe button. That will allow you to stay up to date with this series and any other videos that I do post. As I say, I think you'll very much enjoy the channel. It's pretty much revolving around Minecraft and maybe some other games here and there, but Minecraft is number one. Minecraft good, Fortnite bad, right? There's a meme for you. Anyway, once again, guys, I'm very grateful to have you here. The support is always amazing from all of you guys, and I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me so far in terms of boosting my confidence in videos, all that good stuff. It has been great. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families. I've been Hocus Pocus. This has been episode 119, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good day.